The coronavirus continues to wreak havoc on the sports calendar. Contessa Brewer joins us now with more. Games tonight that were supposed to be over the weekend, Contessa.
Yeah, we're seeing games where they're not supposed to be, but this latest COVID surge, Joe, of course, is causing those disruptions to not just football, but pro sports in general. Sunday, we saw the NBA announce the postponement of 5 additional games. The NHL postponed 12 games that involve U.S. teams playing Canada, pointing to the fluid nature of federal travel restrictions. And then the odds just went wacky heading into the weekend, with the Browns versus Raiders flipping status as favorites because of Cleveland's COVID infections. Some sports books took matchups off the board for a bit. And then the NFL postponed those games, reportedly relaxed the COVID testing rules for vaccinated players. And what's all the uncertainty doing to the sports books? Well, the head odds maker for PointsBet, NBC's partner, told us, as odd makers, we are confident in our assessment of the value of individual players and how much they affect the line, as well as how multiple absences in a specific position can impact a team. We've gotten used to this over the past 18 months, so really, it's just business as usual. The abnormal has become normal. That's where we are. But PointsBet says all this COVID disruption slightly increases the handle because some of its customers gamble more. They believe the uncertainty gives them a bit of an edge. And you know what's interesting, Joe? Just heard from MGM, and they said their Sunday handle was off because of those missing games. But Thursday to Tuesday for this week 14 is going to be a Bet MGM record. How about that?
Yeah, in New Jersey, more bets now than Nevada. I know all about this, Contessa, because you can place a bet or a parlay. I had a parlay with Tennessee included in one of them, and then Tennessee, the game gets canceled. So it's a single parlay. They do a pretty good job. What is amazing is they get these point spreads within a half a point. I lose by a half a point or win by a half a point almost every time. And they're used to, someone it looks like he may or may not be out based on an ankle. So, if Kevin Durant is either in or out, the game is either going to be won by the Nets or so they're used to that. But now it's 10 guys at a time.
Those parlay bets are really problematic, too, because, even before the season, DraftKings told us that's the one that's going to make this a chaotic mess if games get canceled. Now, the postponements work a little bit differently, but every sportsbook has its own set of rules regarding how do you deal with cancellations, postponements, how long can it be postponed, how many players have to be out for the odds to change and things like that. And so my sense is that mostly they want to make their customers happy and keep them loyal, so they're going to try to work with the players to make the rules as fair as possible.